What?
I have no idea what you just said.
Is this a new bit where you're gonna pretend like you don't?
No, I don't know one thing you're saying. You're high as a kite. You're giggling like a little girl.
What?
You're giggling like a little girl on mescaline.
No, I'm not, man.
You are. What are you on?
Well, I'm just running a session, man.
You know, you sound like the mayor of Toronto. That guy's the best, by the way. I've got tons of his tapes.
He's still talking.
Oh, my God. The guy can't shut up. If he would just shut up, maybe it would all go away, but he will not shut up.
It's all a plan, man. It's to take him out of office.
Yeah, well, good idea. All right, now, let's get down to this mayor dude from Toronto. He's so funny. First things first. This is Doug Ford. Doug is the brother.
He's in city council, you think?
He's on the city council. He's trying to defend his brother, the mayor.
Everyone in this chamber is coming across as holier than thou, lily white. None of you have ever done anything wrong, have you? Ever. Never. Never. The question is...
This guy's actually a real genius. He figured out, well, my brother's the mayor. They got him on tape doing all kinds of weird shit and saying weird shit. So what I'll do is I'll go to a city council meeting and then start screaming at everyone else who's smoked pot and done things. So I'll completely change the dialogue and the topic.
Right.
Yeah.
What have you done?
Yeah, right.
Have you ever smoked marijuana? What? Have you ever smoked marijuana?
Clarification of the motion.
Hold it. Have you ever smoked marijuana? It's a question. It's simple. A yes or a no. Have you smoked marijuana?
Point of privilege. Okay.
The answer, I guess, is yes. The answer is yes, I guess.
Counselor Ford.
I would like everyone else to stand up.
Counselor.
Try smoking marijuana.
Counselor Ford.
The whole council will stand up.
Counselor Ford.
Don't come across that you're holier than thou. Okay? Because you aren't. One of you are not.
Have you ever tried crack?
Have you ever driven Councilman marijuana? No.
Counselor Ford. Counselor Ford.
Everyone should be careful about throwing rocks in the glass house.
Throwing stones, you maniac.
It is off.
Have you ever thought illicit drugs marijuana?
Counselor Ford.
I know the answer. I know the answer.
Point.
Mayor Ford. That's the problem.
So let's say the answer is yes. Let's say everyone on the city council has tried marijuana. Now what? Your brother's out of control. Doesn't change the facts.
Well, he's trying to say his brother's not out of control. He's just like all of these people. They've tried things.
Oh.
And no one else in this chamber can answer it. Order! Okay? You can't answer it. That's why...
Canada is suddenly the fun country. No more the United States.
His mic is off. His mic. Okay. Members of council. No point of order. No. Councilor Mamalidi, all of us, we're going to take a break. Thank you.
So great. It's completely out of control. The mayor really, you know, they just want this guy to go away, and he won't. And he just won't leave.
Well, he does make a point. There is no provision for getting him out of office.
No, you can't get him out. Like a cockroach.
It has been reported that you attended a residence in the city.
So this is some city councilor dude. I don't even know which guy. It's some city council guy. He comes back and zings the mayor.
In Toronto. And at that residence, it has been deemed or suggested it is a crack house, a house of where drugs and other activities take place.
That is not a crack house.
Sorry?
That is not a crack house.
And what is it?
It is a house with a family, with a father and a mother and 3 sons and a daughter. It is not a crack house. Have you visited the house? Have you walked in the house?
Oh, actually,
no, you haven't.
I have no.
So you're listening to what the media says?
Mayor Ford, please.
No, I'm not going to answer the question.
But allow Councillor Thompson to ask the question.
Questions. Thank you. You get to answer, Mayor.
I'm answering, but you don't want to hear my answer.
Actually, you're not being truthful.
I'm not being truthful. Have you been into that house?
I have no interest in being in that house. I'm not a crack user.
So
Ooh. It's turning into a real fun circus.
And none of the city's business is getting done.
No, well, so the mayor's saying he doesn't have a problem. He got high one night. And what's the big deal? He's apologized for it. Let's move on. So, what do you think? I mean, what do you do with this guy?
Again, unless he's charged with something or is voted out of office, those are the only two things that could get him out of the mayor's office, unless he voluntarily steps down.
And now he has this famous pussy line. You hear about this?
No.
He's on live television in Toronto, the mayor, and he's making a statement, and he starts talking about eating pussy, which is, you know, like he's just digging himself into the hole even deeper.
We're going to have to spank the little tiger cats. Oh, and the last thing was Olivia Gondak. It says that I wanted to eat her pussy, Olivia Gondak. I've never said that in my life to her. I would never do that. I'm happily married. I've got more than enough to eat at home. Thank you very much.
So he's on live TV. They're interviewing him, and he says that he wouldn't eat this woman's pussy, that he eats his wife's pussy. So now, you know, the anchor people have to come on and...
Right.
Because Canada's even more uptight than the United States is.
Well, they threw us off a couple of times.
Yeah. Yeah, we got thrown off in Toronto. We had the #1 radio show.
You're driving.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
I know we're up live right now, but I don't know if we can. Mayor Ford speaking as Mayor Ford does very plainly. As
I wish I was the mayor. I'd be like, smell my fingers now. Right now. Smell my fingers.
He said in council yesterday he effed up, and now using language that I don't think we can broadcast that on TV, but we just broadcast that on TV. Another unbelievable day here at Toronto City Council as Mayor Ford speaks to the media for the first time since those new allegations came forward, and then using language that I'm not going to repeat that language, but Mayor Ford dismissing those claims, saying he's going to launch legal action against his former staffers.
So now he screws up. He talks about eating pussy on live TV. And now he has to come out and apologize for saying that he eats pussy.
I want to apologize for my graphic remarks this morning. Yesterday I mentioned it was the second worst day of my life except for the death of my father. For the past 6 months, I have been under tremendous stress. The stress is largely of my own making. I have apologized, and I have tried to move forward. This has proven to be almost impossible. The revelations yesterday of cocaine, escorts, and prostitution has pushed me over the line. And I used unforgivable language.
This is where you normally expect a resignation, but the guy never does. He's not letting go.
He just gives you an apology and says, let me go on with my job, even though he can't go on with his job.
I apologize.
Again.
These allegations are 100% lies. When you attack my integrity as a father and as a husband, I see red. Today, I acted on complete impulse in my remarks.
It was so vile, too. Yeah, have you seen this guy? I mean, he's disgusting.
Yeah, I know what he looks like.
I mean, the idea of him eating anybody's pussy is pretty disgusting.
I fully realize in the past, I have drank alcohol in excess. I wish you to know I'm receiving support from a team of healthcare professionals. I am taking accountability and receiving advice from people with expertise. I do not wish to comment on the particulars of this support.
Wow. So he had to apologize for the pussy-eating comment, saying that just because of the stress he's under, he's completely, freaked out. First he smoked crack, now he eats pussy. And he's like, can't you guys get past it? Who wouldn't want to be living the Canadian dream of smoking crack and eating pussy? What pussy is he eating? And then he was on Fox News. He did say he's hitting the gym.
Yes, they say that he's working out every day now.
No.
I've admitted to using illegal drugs in the last year. Okay, I've admitted to drinking.
Yeah, well, some people have a problem with the mayor doing that. They don't want to let go of it. How come he doesn't see that? He's like, hey, I've admitted it, now leave me alone.
Too much. Okay, so I'm dealing with it. I am training every day. I'm in a gym for 2 hours every day. I'm seeking professional help. I'm not an alcoholic. I am not a drug addict. Have I had my outbursts in the past? Absolutely I have, John. But you know what? I'm only human. I've made mistakes. I've apologized. That's all I can do.
I asked the mayor whether some of that professional help that he was getting would include substance abuse treatment. He refused to go into any level of detail on that, again just saying that he's not an addict, so why would he need substance abuse treatment?
Because you're the mayor and you were smoking crack.
What kind of treatment then would he need? What kind of support?
I don't know. But why wouldn't that disturb people that a guy is their mayor and he's smoking crack? They didn't vote. Had he told them during the election that he likes to occasionally smoke crack,
and get it into drunken stupors.
Yeah, they might not have voted for him. Oh, my God. The guy's the endless entertainment.
But people feel entitled to these offices once they get them, no matter what they do. They don't think they need to step down.
All right, Robin. So, Rob Ford, where do you begin? Every clip of him is just being contentious and testy with people, and it gets better and better. This guy is a one-man wrecking machine.
Does he really think this is helping, this media blitz he's on?
Nah, and I do have some tape of him on the Today Show as well. So, I mean, where do you want to... I've probably got 50 clips here I could go through, but let's play some and then tell me when you get bored. But I never get bored of listening to this guy. For those of you who don't know, he's the mayor of Toronto who has... been filmed with crack and drinking and all this kind of crap, and he just seems out of control. The latest thing was he was in I guess they got him in front of the city council. They stripped away most of his powers as mayor.
Yeah.
And then somehow he got up and he started charging around, and it looked like he was attacking this female, but he wasn't attacking her, but it just looked that way. There was some crazy stuff. But here he is, Rob Ford getting testy with the CNN report.
Well, because you don't trust what the Toronto Star says. I just had enough. I was sick and tired of all these allegations and all this.
He's sick and tired of it. He's had enough.
Well, he could quit.
He doesn't want to quit.
And excuse my words, and that's all it is. Sorry, I shouldn't have sworn in front of the kids. And you know what? I made mistakes. I drank too much. I smoked some crack sometime. What can I say? I made a mistake. I'm human.
It's a big mistake.
But can't you see why some would question your judgment?
So what? So lie about it? Just hide? No one else
just
in the
that
world?
you would do it in the first place. That shows.
No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong what they said. They said, do you smoke crack and are you a crack addict? No, I don't smoke crack and I'm not a crack addict. Have I? Yes, I have. So that's what I didn't lie. I don't smoke crack. I haven't smoked crack in over a year. But did I?
But that's semantics.
Oh, it's not semantic. To you, it's semantic. It's typical media. You guys are the same. You're all cut from the same cloth.
No.
Me, if you know what I mean?
He does not do well. He starts out calm and then he just gets crazy. You're all cut from the same cloth. What, because they all have questions about you?
You guys can spin it every way you want.
Settle down.
But you know what?
No, these guys aren't too bad, Rob.
At this point, Doug tries to calm his brother, which, as we've seen...
Yeah, by the way, the brother's good, too. He's equally as good. He's like Mo. He's the calm one compared to Curly and Larry. You know? The brother.
Right.
But when you come and accuse me of being a crack addict and say, do you smoke crack? No, I don't. Have I? Yeah. I don't like people attacking my integrity.
Couldn't you be even more effective if you were a little healthier?
I kind of like that whole idea. Like, yeah, I've smoked crack, but I'm not a crack addict, and I'm not addicted to it. I'm not a crack user. I just use it.
Where is his proof of all this? I mean, he's just making statements.
I am sure the truth is somewhere other than here. So this is this guy, Rob Ford, and I think he's in like a city council. Again, there seems to be a lot of city council meetings these days.
Well, Rob is the mayor.
Right.
Doug, I think, is the city councilman.
Right. Well, anyway, here he slips in a plug for his show. He's got a TV show on top of all this.
Everybody's had their say, the critics, the media, the opposition. I want people to listen to me tonight from 8 to 9 on Sun News. You will get my side of the story. Okay? Unfiltered.
Right.
This...
It's pretty cool the way he slipped in a plug. Yeah. Rob's the mayor. Doug's the brother.
Right.
Yeah. I got to get that straight.
Reminds me of when I was watching with my brother when Saddam attacked Kuwait. And President Bush said, I warn you, I warn you, I warn you, do not. Well, folks, if you think American-style politics is nasty, you guys have just attacked Kuwait. And you will never...
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
You will never see something that you have... Mark my words, friends. This is going to be outright war in the next election. And I'm going to do everything in my power...
Okay, Mayor Ford, your time's up.
Everything in my power to beat you guys.
Thank you, Mayor Ford.
And what you're doing to me is kicking me out of my office, and it's the worst thing that you can do. I was elected by the people.
Mayor Ford.
You know, like when I turn off Benji's mic and he keeps talking?
Yes.
Yeah. That's what's going on now. They turned off his mic and he's still going on.
Absolutely right on that. Because every one of you guys have sinned.
Mayor Ford, your time's up.
And it is absolutely the worst thing you can do for democracy.
Thank you.
Why would they have his time? Nobody wants to hear from anyone else but him. Wow. So what's he saying there? He's saying that he's going to go to war. Like he's Kuwait, and when he was attacked, he's going to go to war against the opposition.
He's the United States.
Right.
And when Iraq attacked Kuwait, that's when the United States stepped in. He's like, you people have just attacked Kuwait.
I see.
You got to get your players right.
Jesus.
Very complicated.
Here's the anchor woman's watching TV. This guy, Rob Ford, again, gets up and he starts charging around like a bull, and he almost knocks the woman over. And she thinks he's attacking the woman, which, by the way, that's what it looked like. I don't know if you saw the tape, but it's pretty freaky.
Describe what you're seeing there. We're seeing the mayor.
Yeah, so we've got some angry exchanges going on.
Oh, watch this. The mayor is running.
Was still going on. The mayor
he's attacked somebody. The mayor has... That is Councilor Pam McConnelly, another councilor. He ran at her and grabbed her. I'm not sure exactly how aggressive that was.
Now it's like pro wrestling. Wait a second, ladies and gentlemen, the mayor just ate another councilman.
The relationship is between these two people. I wish I could provide more context. The mayor looks quite calm there, but he ran up and grabbed her by her arms. Lorenda, go ahead. Continue on with what you were saying.
Wow.
Yeah, but turned out he didn't attack her, but...
Well, see, that's what happens in eyewitness accounts.
Yeah. Wow. I have so many. I mean, I don't know how much more you want to hear.
Well, what happened on the Today Show? I mean, now he's got a national U.S. venue for his madness.
All right, here he is with Matt Lauer. You know Matt loves this.
Let's say you go on one of those binges and the phone rings in your office at 3 a.m. on a Saturday night and something terrible's happened in the city of Toronto. Terrorist attack, some other kind of disaster. Are you equipped? Will you be capable and stable enough to handle it?
I'm very fortunate that hasn't happened. It's very few isolated incidents that it's happened. You're absolutely right. I'm very fortunate that hasn't happened. But that could happen with anybody at any time. Say you were gone out drinking or you were drunk, and say something happened to your family. Hold on.
The lives of a million people aren't resting on my decisions.
Hold on. Say your son or daughter just got killed in a car accident and you're blasted out of your mind at 3 a.m. Are you going to be able to handle that?
Now, I would take personal responsibility for my family. You've got taxpayers and residents of this city depending on you.
And I take personal responsibility for them, too.
Wow. Wow.
It's not getting better.
No. Matt taking it to the... Taking him to... Where did he take him, Robin? To cleaners?
To the woodshed.
Oh, the woodshed. He didn't take him to the cleaners, did he? No. He took him to the woodshed. I knew there was some expression in there. Yeah. I'm no turtle. Let's see. I hope Mayor Ford auditions for AGT.